What is up, guys? Today on Iceberg TV, there will be spoilers in today's video. I just wanted to say that before I get started. Let's get this thing underway. There were a lot of players that are extremely talented, former world champions, and some of the best players in the world were unable to make the cut at the Waco Annual Charity Open. Let's just take a quick look at all the players who did not make the cut, and a lot of these names are very surprising. We have Isaac Robinson, who's known for his consistency out on the course. It appears that he can pretty much play well at any course, on any layout, short or long, open or woods. Isaac Robinson usually finds a way to not only make the cut, but be in the hunt for the win. So Isaac Robinson mentioned in a Facebook post that he was embarrassed that he did not make the cut. And I don't think this is something that we'll see from Isaac Robinson in the future. I think this will be a one-time thing where Isaac Robinson does not make the cut at an Elite Series event. Now we have Brodie Smith, who, in my opinion, actually had a bounce-back tournament from his efforts at the Chess.com tournament in Florida. He played much better at Waco, finishing at least 50 spots better, and I expect him to continue to improve on his performance as he shakes off the rust. With the offseason that he said he only played disc golf for about 8 hours during the entire offseason, of course he was going to have some rust coming into the season. So shaking off that rust, Brodie Smith, I still think the scores he shot, he should consider this a win. But in comparison again to Isaac Robinson was embarrassed by this performance. And Brodie Smith, I feel like he shouldn't be embarrassed. I think he played much better this week than he did at the last tournament. And I'm curious to see how he plays throughout the rest of the season. Kevin Jones, his career is a bit of a roller coaster, but he's a guy I expect to make the cut. And although he may not be competing for the win on the regular, I still think he is an extremely talented player who you expect him to make the cut. Tristan Tanner throwing a whole new DGA bag. Again, similar situation to Brodie. He probably practiced and trained a lot, but he's still getting used to the new discs in his bag, so it's understandable that he may not be playing his best golf. We have Paul McBeth. Obviously, you guys all know Paul McBeth. I'm shocked when Paul McBeth does not make the cut, and the only kind of saving grace to this is that Paul did say after the Open at Austin, that's when he's really going to be able to start playing at his highest level and his highest level of intensity. And Paul McBeth, although he always plays well, he definitely peaks during the majors, and he plans his life accordingly, is what it seems, to peak around USDGC and the Disc Golf World Championships, because those are the tournaments that are the most important to him, and those are the tournaments that we will see Paul McBeth continue to do well again and again and again, and I anticipate him doing well at the majors for many years to come. Now, we also saw Paul Kranz, we saw Silver Lat, Albert Tam, Thomas Gilbert, Gavin Babcock, all extremely good players not making a cut. We also see Simon Lizotte in 76th place, and Simon commented that he doesn't even feel like he played that badly at this event. He said the competition is getting so good, and it's starting to feel very difficult to find yourself near the top. We have Drew Gibson in 83rd place. He was injured through a large portion of last year with a disc golf / pickleball injury. So similar to Brodie Smith, I expect Drew Gibson to shake off the rust and start playing better through the second half of the season. Nico Locastro, this list goes on and on and on. Gavin Rathbun played amazing in Florida, not able to play well in, in Texas at all. So it's amazing how many players on this list did not make the cut, and they were not even able to play on Championship Sunday. All right, I'm about to spoil the tournament, so if you don't want the tournament spoiled, click away from the video. 3, 2, 1, and congratulations, Gannon Buhr, for winning the Waco Annual Charity Open. And Nicolas Antela put down it was close to being an all-time, one of the best rounds ever. Nicolas was just absolutely lacing every line, getting a little bit of luck on his side, and then making every single putt, whether it be circle 1 or circle 2. Nicolas Antela could not miss. I'm wondering what Gannon Buhr's signature disc is going to be. I just got my hands on the new Lumen Essence, so I will be doing a YouTube review on that for those of you Discmania lovers out there. And I also have the new Metal Flake DD, which I'm really excited to throw. There's been some gaps in my distance driver game that I'm trying to fill, and I have a Axiom Tenacity that I've really been enjoying for that flippy distance driver slot. But if I could find an in-production disc that flies similar to the Tenacity, I would love to switch to something a little more accessible. So if you're interested in seeing some Discmania reviews, definitely subscribe and click the notification bell, because I'll be reviewing the Luminescence and the Metal Flake DD very soon, which is very fitting after a Gannon-Burr win, so I'm excited to test out some more Discmania plastic. But we look at these names, we see a lot of youngsters up here. We got Gannon-Burr, we got Niklas, we got Anthony Barella, Mason Ford, Ezra Robinson performing so much better than his brother at this event. And I don't know, do we see an Ezra becoming better than Isaac kind of flip-flop going on here? Because he's been playing very well, very consistent. If he didn't shoot this 997 round, he would have been in the hunt for the win as well. He played absolutely amazing. We had a few older guys in the field playing well. We had Greg Barsby, we had Nate Sexton, we had Big Germ, we had Yuli, all playing pretty well. But right now, the top of the charts were topped by mostly the youngsters out there. Anyway, the Disc Golf Pro Tour is becoming very exciting. And I think disc golf, this might be one of the most exciting years we've ever seen in our sport. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. You are watching Iceberg TV, and take care.